I've been wondering, how much does the driver overall really matter? Can you win a championship with just the best car on the grid, like a really, really good car, and just throw any driver in there? So I've done a few tests. I've gone and done 3 tests to see how big of a difference does the driver overall stat matter. And to do these tests, I took the team Red Bull because they have the second strongest car on the grid, but they do have Max Verstappen, who's the best driver in the game with Lewis Hamilton, but the Mercedes ain't the best in the start of a save, so we're going with Red Bull and Max Verstappen. So let's go over to the first test that I've done. So for the first test, I signed David, whose overall is 60, to go against Max Verstappen. I've sent the 2 of them out for 1 lap in the first qualifying session, and this is the results. Max was faster with a 1.5-ish seconds. A 30 overall difference, it makes, well, a pretty big difference. But let's do some more testing. For the second test, I took the same car with Max as well, and I placed him against a 70 overall. Now, you might know this driver, his name is Logan Sargent, and his overall is 70. So, out the 2 of them go for the second test. So, the results for the second test, Logan was only 0.8 seconds slower than Max. That is about a 50% improvement over David with the 60 overall. So with about a 50% improvement, let's see a 80 overall and what the difference is there. And for this test, I picked an old teammate of Max Verstappen. You might know him as Alex Albon. And Alex have luckily an 80 overall exactly. So, once again, out they go for the test. And as you can see, the results is only a difference of 0.4 seconds. He's only 0.4 seconds slower than Max. This is once again a 50% improvement. So, what have we learned from the testing and the few things that we've done? The first thing is that for about every 10 overall difference, there's about a 50% increase in speed or decrease depending on which way you look. And then the second thing we've learned is that you should go for, if you want to sign a new driver who can improve with your team but still be competitive and cheap on his contract and salary, go for a 70 overall. They will still be right up there competing with a good car as long as you have a good car. Or, well, it doesn't really matter good or bad. He's going to compete compared to your best driver. He's going to do okay. And he's going to cost a lot less. And then the third thing, I just want to mention something. Like I said, this is only going on the overall. It's not going on every stat, looking at every individual stat. It's only the overall. And for every 10 overall difference, there's about a 50 increase or decrease. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.